Oh my God, Will, I'm so sorry. I just realized I was muted the whole time. Thank you so much for typing this in chat. It should be fixed now. Okay, sorry, Craig. I had the stream, well, I had everything muted on my end on stream, so hopefully is now
Oh,
fixed. But yeah,
whatever. I'm just trying to fill the dead air here.
yeah,
Not
yeah. No,
not
it was good, but
not that I don't
yeah,
care, but like this wasn't exactly riveting essential conversation here.
yeah. Totally fair. I kind of forgot what you asked as well.
I
But
was asking whether you had tried talking with people outside your institution, if the ones inside um, are like kind of dead ends at the moment. Yeah, just to see like what else is out there. I mean, because you're somewhat limited to topics where they have expertise, right? Which is going to be broad but not comprehensive.
right. So I mean, it tends to be the case that specific professors focus on one,
Right, of course.
generalized thing, and so you need to find the right advisor to work
Right.
with. Um,
But like that's what I mean. Like it's possible that the right topic for you, exists, but your institution might not be the right place for it.
right. Now, I do have a couple of friends who are professors at other universities, and I've had some chats with them. I mean, so one of them is a professor at University of Texas, and the
Okay.
other is a professor at Stanford, both computer science. And so I've chatted with them. They don't really do things that are interesting to me, but they did give me some helpful advice about, like what I should do to select a topic and
Hmm.
all of that kind of stuff. Um,
Yeah, that's helpful. I
so,
mean, like the right thing is out there. It's just a matter you know, of stumbling across it. 'Cause, like obviously, you know a lot about the topic, but there's much more that you don't.
yeah. Um, yeah, so I mean, like, I have been working with this one advisor for over a year now, um,
Okay.
doing like AI stuff, and I mean, she's been very good and helpful and whatnot, to being open to different project idea suggestions, but mostly also kind of um, sorry, I have people like messaging me asking to play.
Oh, yeah. That's normal.
I'm
I mean, another. I don't know if you've considered this, but you know, all of a sudden, like you're getting a little bit credentialed. You're making some connections. You could always, if you really wanted to, probably, not your first choice, but find a topic that's good enough to get your master's, and then go to work for a Google or a place like that that's doing interesting work outside an academic setting.
right, and I mean I've thought about that because I've found a lot of researchers are Brad says messages are why you log in invisible. I mean, I am
Yeah.
invisible, but I am also the table
Yeah.
host. So
Right.
I
And by
think
the way, I would talk to like some of our bridge playing friends at Jane Street, because they do a lot of stuff that's programming and programmer adjacent, and like very smart people who the world doesn't quite know what to do with fit in really well there, and also make a shit ton of money.
yeah, I mean, part of my problem is like I don't like money. So that might not
Yeah,
be the best way to put it, but like I don't really care about the money. I just want to do something that I enjoy. And what I really want to do is just teach. So I don't care about the
right.
research. I don't care
I
about
see.
like the private sector or
Oh, I
whatever.
see.
I just want to get my PhD so that I can be a professor and teach. So
I see.
um,
Well,
it,
but then if that's your attitude, then the topic doesn't matter so much if you're motivated less by the research. You're going to be like, obviously, you need to do something to keep your appointments, but
yeah,
if you're not as motivated by the research, then the topic of the research is less important.
that's true. That's true. But I mean,
You
part of
still got to
it,
enjoy it. You're going to be doing it for 5 years.
yeah, I mean, part of the thing is like the professors. I mean, it's all like self done. So the professor like
Right.
gives you some sort of guidance. They'll be like, okay, this topic is cool, but they'll meet with you like once every 6 weeks
Right.
and be
Just
like,
normal.
okay, give me a 5 minute update on what you've been working on, and then I will give you 3 minutes of my time where I like send you in a direction from here. So it's not
Yeah.
like you get an assignment every week to complete
No,
for
I know.
them.
I mean, I'm not that familiar with CS, but like the humanities are the same, and a ton of people have gotten PhD there, and it's the same thing. Like, you spend a month in a library, then you go meet your professor and tell them what you learned.
Yeah. John says he'll be
As
here
quickly
in,
as possible.
yeah, John says he'll be here in 5 minutes. So
Cool. Yeah, I mean that's part of the reason that the credential has a lot of value is because it's self-directed. You really have to earn it on your own.
yep.
So.
Yeah, so being interested in your topic helps.
Yeah, of course. But if your end goal is not the topic itself, like maybe you could find something that's not ideal but engaging enough, and like let what comes with it be the motivation instead of the research itself.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I was having a conversation with one of my viewers a few days back, Will, I think he's here now, who sent me something, because I'm somewhat interested in like trying to design a better elo system for bridge, similar to chess or whatever. I mean, you're familiar with like the power rankings and how terrible those are.
Yeah, and bridge obviously presents complications chess doesn't, since
Right.
most people play with a variety of partners.
Right, but so I was trying to look into maybe doing machine learning because that's like what my advisor does and that's what she specializes in, for something along those lines. And so Will sent me this giant document, which he just popped in and referenced again, the English NGS document. I have taken a little bit of a look at it. I haven't given it a full read through, but that does sound like a good place to start. So the English Bridge League or whatever, not English Bridge League, whatever their bridge organization is in the UK, seems to have their own method of kind of ranking players. Like in the ACBL, it's mostly done by feel. The tournament directors give you a seed based on whether or not they like you.
Right. I mean, obviously, for the major events, the seeding points tend to be fairly formful, but
Yeah.
though, I guess then the question is, if you do work on something like that, like what applications does it have for the broader field?
Right.
Like how is that useful to the universe of computer science if you do that?
Well,
I'm not saying it isn't, but that's a question you need to
like,
answer.
so I did actually spend a good amount of time thinking about this because this is kind of a topic I care about. This is very similar to sports betting. Like, if I were able to solve this problem or do it in some sort of sensible manner, then I would break all sports books in like casinos.
Okay.
So like, is this useful to computer science? I mean, probably there's some sort of theoretical benefit to solving this issue, but in terms of would this be the best use of the way that I could like direct these efforts? No, I could just like make it billions of dollars gambling if I solved this system.
Yeah. But then that also suggests that it might have applications for for finance, for I don't know. It seems like then something. I mean, I'm trying to think of like just ways that a good system of ranking anything can be valuable, and like there are some.
Yeah, I mean, it gives some sort of security. It also fixes this issue in bridge where like everyone just thinks they're the best bridge player on the planet. Like in chess, you don't have this problem. You just ask someone what's your rating, and whoever has more wins.
Right. Right, and obviously, a century of chess ratings have demonstrated that they're very robust.
Yep. Yeah. So Brad mentions that his New Zealand club actually has like an ELO ladder, but the national organization over there doesn't actually use any sort of ELO ratings for stuff.
Yeah.
So how does your seeding work in tournaments, Brad? Is it like at the director's discretion? Because that's basically what they do in the CBL. Hey, John is here.
Woo!
Apparently they're using a new convention card. So let's see, I guess I can pop that up.
I don't think that actually means anything. I think new means new to this table.
Got it. Yeah. So they do play a strong club, 14 to 16 or 15 to 17. Cowards.
Wow. I mean, John's well past 50, you know.
Sure. Whoops. Don't want to be messaging. Oh no, how do I go? Chat to table. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to mute. Okay. So, welcome in everyone, playing with some old friends. This was, I think, a national Swiss team I played on a few years ago. All us four-handed. I forget where we finished, like 10th or 7th or something like that. Everyone gets a rating, which is last year's rating times plus this year's. Yeah, so that's kind of similar to how we do USBF events for like the US team trials and that sort of stuff, where your more recent accomplishments equate to more. Yeah, John lives in LA, so he's been having to deal with LA traffic. All right, so big hand. I hate opening 2 clubs, but especially when I have diamonds. We do have kind of a good system over 2 clubs that I could use, but I don't think it's going to help us out here all that much. I think I'm just going to open a diamond and rebid 3-0. So let's see, who do we have at the table? So I guess if people have seen my streams, you're familiar with my partner Gans, Craig Ganser. We used to play a bunch of pro together in the past. We have Mitch Towner over here in the East seat. He is a World Poker Tour champion, which is kind of cool. And his partner is John Ramos, who is a pro player from the LA area. And he has quite a large number next to him associated with Master Points. I think he does a lot of online pro stuff, playing in, the speedball events with clients and that sort of thing. But they're all very strong players. I think Mitch is a full-time professor at some university. He teaches economics. Okay, well, now that the auction's over,
Yikes.
Nice hand card.
I mean, yeah, it's like you could be 2-1-7-3, and then I just look like the biggest schmuck in the world.
Yeah, totally fair. All right, but so I can talk out loud now that you don't have any more decisions. So let's see, Mitch has messaged me, Rusino, from 4 or more, standard 3 or less, upside down, reverse Smith, got it.
I mean, do you think I'm supposed to pull on this hand? I don't know. I mean, I guess I give it 4 hearts and figure, we have to have some 8-card fit and we'll get there.
Probably. That feels natural to me.
I thought you were guaranteeing solid diamonds. I didn't envision a hand like this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with my hand. I could open 2 clubs, but I don't think that really solves our problem.
No, I think the normal alternative would be a diamond to spade 3 clubs.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, I mean, it's not appealing, but like everyone knows that can be fake. I didn't think this could be fake.
I'm still not sure, like, what problem that fixes, though. Anyway, let's see.
Well, I mean, it fixes the problem of me thinking you have solid diamonds when you don't. But I probably should have just fold.
Mm.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, I mean, I think my bid was bad, but I really don't like 3-no trump.
Okay. I mean, so you want me to bid 3 clubs with this?
I think this 3-no trump should stay pure.
Okay.
Because also, like, I'm going to bid 4-no trump incorrectly some of the time, thinking you have a solid suit, Like, it's rare, but I think when it comes up, it's too important to distort. But, obviously could have just done the normal thing here. But, yeah, I was sort of counting on you for, basically for, 8.5 tricks in your hand and...
I mean, that's what I had.
Oh, well.
I just did not happen to have solid diamonds. Yeah.
Well, right, sorry. 8.5 tricks ready to run when you won the opening lead, though. Right, yeah, part of it is important. Anyway.
Yeah.
At least we got the beer.
Yeah, well... So let's see how the auction went at other tables. So everyone overcalled the East Hand 2 clubs. Well, at both tables.
Yeah, it seems normal, doesn't it? I mean, a diamond 2 clubs is such a good bid under most circumstances.
Yeah, and that kind of propelled people into different places.
Right.
But they all found diamonds. No one found spades. Or hearts, I guess, for that matter.
Yeah, well, right. It's very hard to get to spades after that start.
Sure. Well, one of the tables bid 2 spades with your hand, I think.
Yeah, or did.
Yeah, okay, so it was Wooldridge and Hurd versus Boki and Smenta, and...
Right.
Dennis...
Well, what happened, right? Hurd bid 2 spades, and now Joel thought that he just had a much better hand, so they got burned in that dumb way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Interesting start.
Let's try this. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna mute. Okay. So partner opens a club. This is not a hand that I'm going to game force in our partnership. So we'll start with a heart. And if partner bids a no, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm only inviting if partner bids a no trump. I mean, it could be like 10 to 13-ish, maybe 11 to 13. But I will, oh my god. Well, that's gonna make things pretty easy. So now we get to show our spade support. And this is a hand where we just have aces and nothing else. We want partner to bid key card. So I'm gonna bid spade support and Q bid as often as possible. Opening balance 10, second unfavorable is pretty poggers. Yes. It we like opening light, and it works out really well. Ooh. 4 spades. See, like, this is one of these hands where keycard doesn't help me. So I don't think I should bid keycard. I think I should just Q5 clubs. And You know, partner will know that I have stuff when I Q5 clubs. Maybe, okay. The good thing about bidding keycard is that I can have partner bid keycard if he shows me 2 with the queen. Because if it goes 4-no, 5 spades, and I bid 5-no, he knows my entire hand, aside from maybe the doubleton club. So maybe I should just bid 4-no and hope that that works out. I mean, if he shows 1, I'm like kind of unhappy. But let's do this. We're just hoping for the 5 spade bid. I think that's gonna make things easy. Then I can bid 5-no and basically pass captaincy back to him. Over 3 spades, 4 spades, you should play 5 if something is responding to keycard. That's probably a sensible agreement. I don't think we get all that involved. We tend to make most of our slam tries below 4-no trump and whatnot. So partner bid 6 clubs. I'm just gonna sign off in 6 spades, I think. Like, I just don't have anything extra. I'm sorry if the ace doubleton of clubs is what he needs for a grand. And I don't think 6-no is the better spot. With partner having strong spades and me having a roughing value in clubs. This should be good. So it's a little odd for partner to start thinking here, but I kind of understand, you know, he's just following through on the auction and he expects me to make my 6 spade bid in tempo, which hopefully I did. So now he does get to sit and think. He knows we have all the key cards and the trump queen, which means he can place my 3 aces. He tries 6-no trump, which is good enough. I mean, he's probably counted enough tricks, so 6-no feels a little weird to me, but maybe it's...
Feels like this came off the rails a bit at the end.
Did it?
Well, I think 6 spades seemed a little inconsistent.
Why?
So I thought that if you were looking for one specific king between clubs and spades, that you would bid that suit to ask me for it.
I'm not looking for
any
kings.
general try.
I want you to be captain.
Try. I see.
Like,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I came up with a way for you to bid keycard on my hand.
Okay, that makes sense. So basically, if I had an extra club and could just bid 7 spades, that'd be great. And if I didn't, that was fine too.
Sure.
Yeah. So here I was bidding 6-no trump, you know, partly for safety because I could count 12, and partly just in case you could like use the information that my hand was high card based and take it in. That'd be awesome.
Fair enough.
So
we have not found the top spot, but I wish you good luck.
No, I wish you good luck.
Oh my god, it is me. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, I'm in 6-no. That's what's going on. Oh, right. I was just like...
I see that. So in fact...
Yeah.
Yeah, so in fact, we do belong in 7 spades?
Yep. Yep. Okay. So... I guess I'm pulling trumps. I mean, I don't... Or not pulling trumps. Whatever I'm doing. I'm doing this thing. Let's find out how the spades work first.
Pulling what would be trumps.
Yeah.
All right.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 tricks so far. I could play a heart to the 10. I could cross in spades and lead a heart to the queen. It feels likely that East would lead a heart away from the king on this auction, so I'm not like happy about either of these chances. Um, I guess I'll try a heart to the 10. No, 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 no. I should. I mean, how often does any of this matter?
Yeah, more than none of the time.
Yeah. Spade to the 10, heart to the queen, diamond. Okay. They have claimed for me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if anyone got to the top spot, 7 spades. So one pair did, one missed. One, oh my, Karan the jokester.
Right.
Opens 2 diamonds.
I see.
Nice, very nice. But yeah, let's see the auction to 7 spades. So it was a club, a spade, 2 spades, 3 spades. Your hand decided to make some sort of slam try. 3 no, 4 no, 5 spades, 5 no, 6 clubs, 6 spades, 7 spades. So they basically had the same auction we did, and you bid 6 no rather than 7 spades at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like I had a. Without knowing your shape, it seemed like I didn't have 7 spade safety. But, you know, if you're like 4-5-2-2 or something, that'd be really bad. I mean, I guess then you could have the queen of diamonds or something. But like the stiff king was gonna, mean that the play wouldn't be all that flexible.
Yep.
Like I really like if I were like 4-2-1-6, that would have been 7 spades like a shot.
Yeah, I mean, the queen of hearts probably makes it more appealing because I could have the heart jack.
That's true, except if the heart king were the key card, you would have asked for it.
Yes.
So that to me that suggested that you might not have it because if your hearts were solid except for it, you might have bid 6 hearts. So like I thought queen third was actually a really bad holding once you bypass everything between 6 spades and 6 clubs.
Sure. I mean, just like if you can count. So on this hand, 7 spades is a good spot. If I have like stiff ace of clubs instead and 5 hearts, then maybe I have the jack and we're on a hook.
That's true. If you're 4-5-3-1, well, if you're 4-5-3-1, then we can just
yeah, go ahead. You can bid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's hard. I mean, this is a very good hand for relays where the exact shape really matters.
Yep.
Yeah, the deal pulled up and didn't realize it was my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not going to lose sleep over not taking that one in. The first one I'm going to lose some sleep over.
Yeah, I'll bid 3 clubs next time. It's good to have the discussion about it.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of spots in bridge where it's okay to, lie about your hand a little bit. I think that's a really dangerous one too.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm going to mute until the end of the... Oh, looks like auction might be over. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Let's see what we did here. Oh my god, you might actually make a contract.
Well, I'm a bit late, but you got me covered.
Yeah. I figured my 2 Queen 10-7s were good holdings. Alright, so... He's thinking about it. Come on. I mean, it's got to be the right play at Imps, right? To switch to a club here.
Really?
I think so. I mean, how are you beating the hand on a spade return? I think, right? Especially if he doesn't have the King of Hearts and he can more or less count 9 tricks for me without a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Jack of Clubs is probably the only chance he has to beat this hand if he's not looking at the King of Hearts.
Hmm? I'm not gonna say anything. This is your hand.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, no, I'm. Yeah, see, I'm just talking for for the chat stream, not for you.
Sure. Yeah. I will mute. You can continue to talk, but I'm gonna mute. Yeah, I mean, so Declare has like 8 tricks in, right? Ace, King of Spades, 4 diamonds, and the Ace of Hearts. So obviously, East West are just looking to get to 5 tricks somehow, or prevent Declare from getting in another one. But I mean, it's very possible that if the Heart King is off, that just passively returning spades makes sense. They could set up some spade tricks. I mean, that opening spade lead was very high. It looks like spades could easily be 5-3 either way, I guess. But after the club switch, we do have our 9th trick in the bag, so not a whole lot of imps going to be swung on this one, I do not believe. I wonder if 3 no trump was not the right contract. I mean, it seems pretty obvious on this particular deal that 3 no trump was okay. But maybe there was a world in which partner had like a small singleton spade and slightly worse hearts. And then 5 diamonds is a better spot. Or even worse clubs. I don't know. It's hard to avoid 3-0. Look at this, the old expert style claim. You just ask the opponents how the suits split. Well, everything was working on that one, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think my read is probably like I think that club switch very strongly implies that the Heart King is onside.
Oh, I agree, but I do think that like if you get a spade return, then the Heart King might be off, and you actually have to think. So.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I would have, yes, if the spade had come back, I would have thought the Heart Finesse rated to lose.
Yeah.
Because especially like the 7 opening lead, it felt like spades were probably splitting, it turns out they were 6-2, but I thought they were certainly 5-3 if it was a 4th best lead.
Yeah.
So the Heart King is off, then, like, you just play, I think you just have to play diamonds first and, hope that righty has the Ace of Hearts and or King of Hearts and the Ace of Clubs. But yeah, it's scary. But plus good minus bad.
Yep.
The other, I see someone got all the way to 3 clubs in a 5-1 fit. Making an
Well,
overcheck.
they had a tough overcall to deal with.
It's your bid, by the way. I don't know if you're.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
thinking. Sorry, I will mute for the auction. Gross hand. I'm just gonna pass. I don't think my hand's worthy of a double. Like, I could see this being a terrible thing to do to pass. I'm never coming back in. And, in this position, we could easily be making like 5 of a minor, and partner just doesn't have anything to do. So, this is probably a imp failure on my part. I've been playing far too much match points. I could balance back in with double or 4 no trump or something. Maybe that's the thing to do. I just have so many losers. I'm gonna pass. And I suppose I should lead my King of Hearts. Doesn't look like a great lead with this dummy. Maybe the 10 of clubs would have worked out better this time. Or maybe we just end up cashing the first 3 heart tricks and beat this one. Wheel. That is, I was about to say, well, that looks encouraging, but not with this partner. 4 ace 2 6. We do play a lot of suit preference. I mean, this could be suit preference for diamonds if partner has like 6-5 doubleton, but I don't think diamonds is going to help us beat the contract, so maybe there's a suit preference for hearts. Nah. 10 of clubs switch. It was suit preference for diamonds. Well, I'm happy to say that my opening lead didn't cost.
What do you think? Should I be taking a call there?
When?
I mean, I didn't really think about it, especially against precision, but like my hand's a little, it's too good not to give a look when it goes to spade past 4 spades.
Oh, that's an interesting point because they're playing precision. East's hand could be almost anything.
Right.
So
right. Anything short of slam interest is often going to make that bid. So yeah, it can be very heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, even against standard, I probably was just going to pass because like I still have a flat hand with some defensive possibility. Like it wasn't clear they were going to make it.
Right.
But
were you
E4 red?
Oh,
Let's start.
So you played your spades low high.
Yeah, I wanted a club shift.
Right. Okay, good. No, so we're just on the same page. Yep.
Yeah, and the only way we're beating it is if you got the king of clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, the diamond shift would have been fine because I had all of them, but
Yeah, what did people lead against 4 spades at the other table? So let's see. They led also a hard honor. Makes sense. I mean, I don't, I trust Joel. Joel knows what's up.
I mean, if you don't lead the king of hearts from that hand in the long run, I think you're number champs.
Yeah. Brad, I saw you did well in the Twitch day-long thing this weekend, I think. I think I was plus 25 on my set. Hearts and spades, and no trump and spades. I guess I should be leading the king of clubs once again. Partner hates all my leads. 8 of clubs. And declare drops the 10. I mean, this is kind of strongly looking like Jack 10 doubleton, isn't it? Well, I could, like, switch to hearts. I don't really have a plan for beating this. We have a spade and a club, and I don't know what switching to hearts does for us. I mean, maybe I just hope that partner has like Jack 4th of clubs and discouraged for whatever reason at trick 1. Yeah, I kind of had the feeling that this was the club position, but not much I could do about it. Maybe switching to hearts would have given declare some problems. I mean, they would probably have to take the winning heart finesse, God forbid. But, like, I happen to know that every diamond hook is working. If that's something declare needs. Yeah, looks like a heart switch wasn't going to help either. Yep, nice auction by the opponents.
Yeah, nothing really mattered.
Yeah, they, I guess, did well to reach game. Ooh. I see, I could beat this if I lead a diamond at trick 1. Wait, is that even true?
No, I don't think so. Both hearts are on side, right? So we lose the timing for the club.
Yeah. Yeah, so what happened? I guess Vince went down somehow.
Yeah, I mean,
King
Deep Finesse always makes it, and I think, you know, Deep Couch Baron would probably make it too.
Oh, I see what happened. I get it.
I'll take a look at it shortly.
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted you to shift to a diamond, you know, if it was right to shift to a diamond, so I figured I would just tell you where my high card was and you would do whatever you did.
Yeah. It sounded about right. Well, I'm gonna find it hard not to just blast game on this one. I know that we play a lot of ways to investigate if game is right. Like, I could bid 2-no. Maybe if partner has 3 spades and a minimum, it's like I can bid 2-no and ask, and partner will tell us if he's like 3 minimum, 3 max, 4 minimum, 4 max. I'm just not sure that that information really helps me pinpoint whether or not game's gonna make. I have a singleton. I mean, even if partner has 3 with a minimum, his singleton could be in hearts, which is great. Maybe if I do that, the opponents get off to a trump lead, though, so it's better to just blast. Can I splinter here? I could, but that would show some sort of slam interest, and that's not really what I have. My hand is super minimal for a game force. I mean, like, I'm not even sure this is game forcing, at least for us. You know, you've seen the previous board, I opened a diamond with this awful 11 count, 4 triple 3, no aces. So partner could have a hand that's that bad. Thanks,
I'll be back in. Yeah, good luck. I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go put some laundry in the dryer.
Sure.
Sorry, probably dumb.
All right. Well, looks like we caught a pretty awful hand from partner here. I mean, this is definitely, I think, a 1 diamond opener for us. 2 spades feels a little weird with no singleton, but I kind of understand it. All right, 6 of hearts to the king, so we know West has ace king of hearts from the opening lead. East has the heart queen. Club switch. I assume the opponents are playing some sort of like attitude leads middle of hand, so the 6 of clubs does look a little high. That should probably put East off of a club continuation, but maybe that would give us a chance. Yeah. So after they cash 3 tricks, we're gonna have a hard time not losing a spade, maybe even not losing 2 spades here. It looks as if the place to stop would have been at the 2 level on this one. A little tough, I think. I did have technically 12 highs. Did I? No, maybe 11 highs. 11 highs. If you're opening every 10, so we don't open every 10. We open things that kind of feel like rule of 20. So partner was a little aggressive, but we're favorable on this hand. I mean, he is second seed. We give up a lot of these small imp swings to play in games when alternatively we might force the opponents out of a game contract if it's actually their hand. Like, we could have gotten all the way up to 2 spades pretty quickly if we only had like 14 high card points, and the opponents might have been frozen out of a game. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Diamond switch. I guess I'll try and get out for down 1. Maybe some mistake happens in the spade suit here. I mean, this is also kind of technically the right way to play spades. Unfortunately, we are no longer making our contract. Feels like West is short in diamonds. So I mean, I think I can just continue running diamonds through. Or I could try the Jack of Spades immediately. Or I could try the 9 of spades immediately. You know, that long pause with queen third of spades could be like king doubleton over here. Let's play diamond. Guess the spades for down 1. Try and salvage some match points against pairs who got to 3 spades or something. Alright. King doubleton. Come on. No. Oh well, sorry, Bird. Could have passed 2 spades.
I mean, I was kind of torn between 2 spades and 2 diamonds, and decided to make the more encouraging bid, and I'm not sure what was right.
Yeah. I would have liked 2 spades with a singleton better.
Yeah, I mean, with a solid suit, I felt like if you were a little over-encouraged, it would often be fine, but, like, yeah, my hand was so, like, bad trumps and 2 doubletons isn't great. But it was like, you know, if you had, like, a 6 spade, God forbid, or just, like, better spades, then, you know, maybe we could just draw trumps and claim since we had this unexpected source of tricks.
Sure. It is worth noting that every other table opened your hand as well.
Yeah, I think that's totally normal. It would not have occurred to me not to.
Yep.
Is everyone rebidding 2 diamonds?
Well, one of them opened a weak no trump, and the other opened a diamond and rebid 2 diamonds, yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so Will, even for your question,
awesome.
In a more, I don't know if you would call this like standard kind of context.
I'm still not sure, you know,
Players
what I would do if I held the hand a second time.
I think people understand that a source of tricks is really strong. So, you know, sometimes you just get a little too high, sometimes you, and that's okay, at least at imps. At match points, it's a bit of a trickier call. Oh, I will mute for defense. All right, so this auction, a diamond, a heart, a spade, 2 hearts. I wonder if they play support doubles here. Maybe, maybe not. 10 of diamonds lead. That is not exactly a helpful lead. I mean, I'll discourage, but we don't play like Roost no leads or anything, so that is from shortness. And I think I need to pop up with the King of Hearts and switch to a club. I mean, I guess I'll leave the 10. Not that I see any... You know, none of this really matters, right? We're going to get a heart and a spade. They're going to be able to pitch their club on the long diamonds. Okay, we're going to get 2 hearts and a spade. Fair enough. Oh, no, I can switch to a club right now. I mean, East might have the club king. King. Nice. I get to rough in, and do we get the spade ace? What was this auction again? A heart, a spade, 2 hearts. So East has like the ace, king, queen, jack of diamonds. I guess I'm gonna claim 3 tricks on defense. Good lead, Pard. Pinpointed all of the high cards for me.
Oh. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice 10 of clubs, even though it didn't actually matter.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, sure. Alright. One spade? Second seat? I kind of like three spades better. But, I mean, like, I could open two spades. I think partner's just gonna fall out of his seat when he sees my hand. I don't really mind either of those three choices. I think it's just, like, maybe preference a little bit. If we were vulnerable, I'd probably open two. I'll open a spade. I mean, we kind of have the tools to deal with this, and once again, maybe it stops the opponents from reaching a game. You know, if I open two spades and it goes like double, then they might be a little more concerned. So this is just competitive. We play some sort of like unusual over unusual stuff. He could have cubed diamonds, for example, to show a limit raise. So this is like mixed. And my hand is garbage, so I'm happy that we were able to preempt.
I felt very stuck here.
Yeah, what would you open with my hand?
I can't see it yet.
Oh, okay.
What you did, I think, is just too much white. Like, I mean, I guess something has to be the high end of the weak 2 range, but man.
Yeah. Like, red...
Yeah, and this one, like, right?
Mm-hmm. Red, I would definitely open too.
Absolutely. I mean, red, your range is now worse. The fact that it's at the top doesn't mean as much. I mean, here, like, I was going to have to bid 3 spades if 3 of red suit came around to me, so I figured, like, why wait? But, man, it's a little scary.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I figured you would know that this was, like, you know, scraping the bottom of possible.
Yep. What club switch will we see? Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are.
I mean, he might have something like Queen Doubleton and didn't want to clarify the suit.
Yeah, it's so weird, though, because your best shot for a plus score is still going to be that rough.
Why did I not unblock the Ten of Hearts? I don't know. It's fine. It probably doesn't matter.
I mean, after getting a rough, it really doesn't matter, right?
Really? I mean, I could make this. Maybe. Probably not.
Probably not. Oh, yeah. But
like I could crossed in spades, roughed a diamond, and exited a low club to West Singleton Ace. You know, feels unlikely, but maybe.
Yeah, but that's sorry, I won't say anything, but I think you're missing something here. Oh no, never mind. Oh, sorry, missed something in the early play.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way I was making this anyway, but
right.
Let's do this.
Well, no, and he couldn't have the Singleton Ace because surely he would have cashed it before giving his partner the rough.
Oh, I'm like 100% certain. Yeah, I'm totally on board with that. But all right. Well, I mean, I played for Honor Doubleton of clubs. Maybe that was silly of me, but I could have gotten out for down one less. Still,
I'll take the 7 imps.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, this is one of the reasons why opening one spade is better than, like, preempting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking defense. A club would have also worked. That was kind of what
Yeah.
I was afraid of, but
Yeah, I mean, a club seemed like just the more straightforward, lead through and then start cross-roughing.
yeah. Yeah, so that last hand was kind of an example of like, why do we open light? Sometimes it forces them out of a game. And I mean, it's not necessarily because they have less room to explore.
Hey, John, are you on the chat?
Um,
I thought he was Crypto Baron. I guess not.
well, John, oh, I invited him to the Discord, but I guess he didn't.
Well, no, someone calling himself Crypto Baron joined, and I was wondering if that was him.
Oh, sure.
I didn't know that he was a Crypto Baron and gotten off the couch.
Yes, but it looks as if I mean, he's not in the channel to talk
right
now. Yeah, so what I was saying is just like, that's one of the reasons why we like opening light. The opponents have no idea where the values are on the hand, and it can generate game swings, and we might lose out on some part score swings along the way. But oftentimes, if you think that you're a stronger pair than the opposition, it's really nice to just bid a bunch of games and try and make all of them, and force the opponents to kind of randomly guess as to what to do. More imp swung, definitely. Alright, partner's game forcing. I'm going to bid 3 spades. This should be honor doubleton now. Partner should know this. I would frequently raise to 2 spades with 3. So now if partner has club stopped, he can bid 3 no. If partner wants to play in a spade fit, he can do that. There we go. 3 no trump.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Good luck, Pard.
Thanks.
What's my spade holding?
I mean, I don't think you guaranteed 3-4-5 or 3-5-4-1, but I think you're quite likely to.
Really?
I think 2-4-5-2 is in the picture.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, so you are 2-5-4-2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's All right. So we were on the same wavelength here. I didn't think that you had to have the classic shape.
Yep.
Yeah. So here, like, if you could bid 3 diamonds, then I was gonna feel like we were probably better off in diamonds than a no trump.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile. Come on. All right, that is some good news. I mean, the 3 clubs is probably some good news anyway, yeah, since they're suit splitting, but this certainly helps.
All right, well, I'll leave partner to play this
5,
one out.
6, 7, 8, 9. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, it looks like he has 9 tricks. Wait. Oh, okay, I see. I was thinking that maybe he had forgotten to take his 9 tricks for a second, but no, I am incorrect. He was just setting up a heart as opposed to setting up a diamond. And I guess there's no risk in doing this. There isn't really a heart holding where the opponents can punish him and take like 4 heart tricks. Nah, never mind. It looks like the Ten of Hearts is offside, so he's just gonna come down to this 2-card end position and oh, pitches a diamond. I mean, whatever. Doesn't matter. Queen of Hearts, run the spades. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the opponents were giving like some sort of count signal in the heart suit and they were breaking, but it just had this feel that the hearts were not splitting. So there isn't really a squeeze.
I guess there's no squeeze here, huh? Like this stops then.
Craig's just reiterating what I've already said. So yeah, he just cashes the Diamond King to check and claims his 3 tricks. Everyone played 3 now.
Yeah, and if you want to critique my sequence on the way there, you're welcome to. It seemed fairly normal.
I see. Yeah, so a lot of people play these like jumps to 3 now as like intermediate range. That's what happened with Dennis and...
Well, I think it is for us too, but if you were 5-5 in the red suits, it wasn't clear that I wanted to stop you from showing it.
Sure.
Like, yeah, like, I mean, that was my alternative, and I think my hand is comfortably in that range. I'm not so sure that it's right, though.
Okay. I mean, maybe if you had the club ace instead of the king queen, it would be more attractive to look for a suit than no trump.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, yeah, because, right, if you only have 3 cards in the black suits, one of the queens is guaranteed to be wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean, I don't mind what you did. I think it's okay. We aren't playing Gazilli, are we?
No.
Okay.
No, you're allowed to pass this.
Maybe a good question to ask before.
You're allowed to pass this. You're allowed to pass, but I wish you hadn't.
Sure.
You're probably going to hate this.
Maybe.
Yeah, I didn't want to, 2 hearts seemed in our opening style to be just a little too heavy. 2 spades seemed misdirected, so I figured, like, whatever you did over 2 clubs, I'd be able to, if you hit 2 hearts, I can raise. If you do something else, I can show the spades,
Sure.
If you pass, that was going to be a little less awesome.
Seems fine to me. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one if you open a bit late, because normally, like a jump to 3 hearts might show like 16 highs, and he doesn't want to do that, but he's concerned about these wide-ranging things. I think part of the point of opening light is that you just shove all the wide-ranging stuff into your sign-off bids, and you just accept that oftentimes you end up playing like 2 of a major or 1 no trump with like 22 or 23 highs, and that just has to be okay. So I think I probably would have just bid 2 hearts with his hand. 2 clubs is not going to work out poorly on this one.
Sorry, partner.
Don't be sorry yet. You're only at the 2 level.
Let's see if my secondary chance comes in that this encourages them to play a trump. That's why I took the finesse that way, partly because of the Queen of Spades, but mostly because it seemed like it might generate that kind of misdefense. I mean, they're going to have a hard time counting at this point. I mean, if it won, I was just going to almost certainly have this contract made.
Yeah, we'll see what the defense does. I mean, the 10 of spades at trick 1 is a bit telling. It seems very likely that that's from 10-9, so the 8 of spades could easily come into play. I mean, look, I might dump the 10 from 10-3rd if my spots were... Yeah, see, I mean, it kind of feels like...
that 10 of spades was count.
I mean, it kind of feels like West is not looking at the spade 9.
Little brains that he would catch the queen if it was, but the whole thing's a little weird. And maybe just feels end played with, like I guess the king of clubs rates to be offside if he's feeling end played. So, or I guess it could have been king queen doubleton, and Mitch was giving suit preference or something.
I think partner has hit every possible spade holding other than the one that's actually going on, which is king queen third ups at 10-9 third.
Surprise.
There it is. So we found the foretold spades. And now we have a chance to cross-ref some stuff. I mean, I guess this line of play also looks pretty good to me. He's gonna... Is there any way to make if clubs are 3-3? I don't think so. I haven't really been counting the opponent's hands, so maybe he has a better sense of what the distribution is. I mean, it looks like we can make if clubs are 4-2. When West has king, jack, fourth of clubs, we can cash the club ace and play hearts through West. That 6 of spades.
You're so much better at these than I am.
Is a pretty big card. And I'm not sure that we really have an alternative. Like, if we lead a heart now, West just discards, we have to roughen the dummy, cross to the ace of clubs. Yeah, it just doesn't look as if things are going to work. I mean,
I don't know if my shape helps here.
I guess we make now, if West started with exactly king, jack, 9, third of clubs, right? We can just cross-rough the rest of the hand. And that's actually the only way to make against 3-3 clubs, so... Maybe partner's about to look like a genius. This would be incredible. I mean, this long tank is... obviously, East-West don't know that he has a 6-card heart suit, so there's... he has that going for him. Oh, well, this is not really going to work out, is it?
I was already by the king of clubs anyway.
If clubs, so we could have made this towards the end. Tough position. I mean, I guess he made some sort of guess. Oh, actually,
that
I
made
heart
that?
play.
I didn't feel like it.
What?
I said, could I have made that? It didn't feel like it. I mean, not when they start 3 club tricks and a diamond and a spade and a heart.
Oh, you could have made it in the end position.
Yeah, because you're much better at those than I am. So I thought though, if I played a heart and roughed with a 10, that it didn't help me. Oh, see, I can rough with a 6 because Mitch can't over rough that, and then come back and yeah.
Well, there are multiple options. You could play for 4-2 clubs with West holding 4 and just cash the club ace and run hearts through them, or you could, yes, play West for all of the King Jack 9 of clubs, and then play on the cross ruff, like ruff a heart with a 6, ruff a diamond high, ruff a heart.
Right. Yeah, I mean, those. I'm not great with those positions, obviously.
Yeah, totally fair, but what happened? We picked up 6 imps. Looks pretty good to me.
I see at the end, right? If I just cash, or I see. So after I cash all my major suit winners, yeah, I see. So I can just cash the ace of clubs and because the 6 of spades is a winner, right? Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Small imp difference between your choices there.
That's true, but nonetheless, I hate going down in makeable contracts.
Yeah, same.
Particularly there where it's like the position isn't that complicated. It's just too complicated for me.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Ooh, interesting auctions that we've had at some of the other tables. I wonder what their system, what kind of system caused some of this. I mean, it looks like, Madala and Bilde were playing some sort of gazilli thing and had a problem.
Yes, although the rails must have come off somewhere, right? Because I think Madala probably is supposed to bid 2 hearts over there. Because didn't build his 2 diamonds to 9 points?
I thought 2 diamonds and gazilli tends to be the game forcing.
Oh, is that the positive?
Yeah, it's positive.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I haven't played it in so long. I see. So that was, yeah.
Yeah, so they reached 3-0, which was not the top spot.
So then what is North supposed to do with a 4-1, 4-4, 7 count like he had?
Dude, don't ask me. I have no idea. Maybe 2 hearts. I mean, I don't know. 2 hearts tends to show 2, right? So.
I mean, 2 spades certainly tends to show more than 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. I wish I knew what we did here.
Oh, yeah. Good question.
I'll ask if they mind.
Yeah. Just type to the table. I don't think they care if we discuss system stuff.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Or do you want me to just tell you something because you're the one looking at your hand?
Yeah, you can tell me something. I will say the one preference I have is just the way people make this penalty double. I think it's important to have a penalty redouble, but I don't have any strong preferences.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
although a penalty pass also works because, like, at imps, if you make 3 no trumpets, lose 1.
Yeah. How about we'll play redouble as rescue then? So redouble is like I don't have a suit.
So redouble is for a scramble.
Yep.
Passes and offer to play.
Yep.
And bidding anything is natural non-forcing.
Yep.
Seems reasonable. Yeah, apart from, well, I guess the last one wasn't great, but, apart from that first board, what, that I really want back, we're actually having a decent set.
Yeah. We have, and...
Our play's been okay. Well, I mean, our defense has been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 clubs are super annoying. I mean, what do you like as a rebid there on that 3-6-1-3 hand?
I think I would just bid 2 hearts. I would tend to just shove all of the crap that we have into our minimum openers. So like, just widen the range on that by the entire amount that we open lighter. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, some of these sequences can get uncomfortable when your range is more than a king wide.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I did it, but like it wasn't like it was so comfortable bidding 2 clubs on that hand with a strong suit,
Yeah.
Maybe that's an argument for bidding 2 hearts. As my suit is strong, like, it's heavy, but it at least gets to the point of the direction of the hand.
Mm-hmm.
On the bright side, it's no longer our auction. Very happy to be going for 260 at most.
All right, I'm gonna mute.
Yeah.
Well, this worked out great. I mean, I think technically we play like good 13 to 16, but I'm sure that everyone at this table is aware that one no trump is always a psych in third seat. So 3 diamonds fetches 3 spades, which does not show stopper. I think I'm gonna lead diamonds against this. So, I mean, I kind of expect partner to have the diamond queen. If not, am I really doing better by a different opening lead? Probably not. Nope, no queen of diamonds. That's okay. Maybe they've missed 3 no trump. But yeah, we see, I mean, relatively strong hand, but only 16 highs from East. I mean, he's not certain that they've missed some sort of game or whatever on their cards. He just thinks, what's the best way to show my values when the opponents open a no trump? I guess they have a penalty double available. Probably a lot, they may have discussed like specific third seed openers for one no trump, whether the opponents are vulnerable or not vulnerable. They make penalty doubles in these situations. Not a whole lot of match points or imps to be swung based on my decision here.
What is that? Oh, I see. Oh, where will take batteries? Yes. The only thing I have is a laptop battery, and I doubt they take those. You can take it to Best Buy, I just haven't gotten around to it. I am extremely happy with that result.
Yeah, I kept him out of game. I mean, I guess I psyched my no trump opener. I should be alerting at like 13 plus to 16, in which case this isn't a psych.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the hand feels like 14 to 16, right? It is a good...
I see.
Good hand. One table went down in 3-0, one table made it.
Third seed, I kind of like it.
I agree.
But yeah, they double 2 diamonds for penalty. I was not going to be smart enough to realize that we were in our best fit, I don't think. I think probably I'll just pass it, and it's on you to try to find another 4-card suit. But it was going to be a little scary.
Sure. No, I mean, I think you have 3. It's not like you have 2.
Right.
I was worried that you might be like 4-4-2-3 and not pass 2 diamonds. But with 3,
right. I mean, if you're 4-4 and 2 suits, I guess you just look at your hand and decide how lucky you're feeling.
Yeah, pretty much.
I see. Well, I think you're allowed to open it. We just can't play any conventions, including Stamen.
No. I mean, like, isn't it a psych?
Well, I thought the rule was, it's not that you're allowed to play a wider range than whatever, but you can't play any conventions over it.
Oh, sure, but I mean, like, we're not conventionally agreeing to do this.
Correct. But you're allowed. Oh, is psyching 1 no trump even as a natural? Like, is psyching 1 no trump illegal? I didn't know that.
Oh,
I know you can't.
I don't know about illegal. It's just like I can't make a habit of doing this, and I just think that this is like
That's true.
a good bid, and so I plan to do this at every opportunity.
I understand.
It's kind of weird because good players wouldn't care, right? Like they just understand that this is what you do in bridge. All right, well played.
Thank you. I figured I'd look around for a 12 trick, and there really isn't one.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, like, if it goes no trouble, I'll pass, like, are you just the happiest guy in the room?
Yeah, obviously. Like, I mean,
that's true on any hand, but it's especially true on that hand.
Yeah, I mean, I've opened a bunch of 12s that actually felt like, that felt like 14s, a no trump. Like, I opened a similar one with Tim and the Plats against Itai, and wrapped 3-0 when he game forced with like 9, and we were just in 21 highs and like a good 3-0 trump. I almost made an over trick.
Yeah, like the hand where I'm more likely to do it is like ace doubleton 2 small, ace king jack 10-6 3 small.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. At least then, if you win the opening lead, you probably have 7 tricks.
Yeah.
And if your partner bids 3-0 trump, like, you expect to claim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see, how much match points do I need on this? So I can limit its spade losers to 1. I have a club loser, I have a heart loser. I have 2 diamond losers, so if I lose 2 spades, 2 diamonds, a club, and a heart, that's bad, right? 2 spades, 2 diamonds, yeah, that's too many tricks. So I guess I either need to lose only 1 diamond or lose only 1 spade. Oh, goodbye.
Sorry.
Message from the chat. If the rules prohibit what good players should do, maybe the ACBL should reconsider its rules.
I feel like the rules are accomplishing exactly what they want.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that that the good players have as small a chance as possible to win.
Right.
I mean, like, honestly, I just always assume that, possibly as many as 100% of those regulations came about because some board member got a bad result on on some hand.
Absolutely. I actually had a discussion with people in another stream the other day. Shout out to Bridge Overlord, I think, is the
I'll take a
guy I
look
was
at it.
chatting
Okay.
with, who they were playing in an ACBL tournament and someone claimed, and his partner claimed, and the director had to be summoned because it was not clear that he was just going to cash winners from the top.
I once played in a club game where a woman told me that she didn't allow claims at her table.
Yep, I have heard that from club games as well.
I played the rest of the trick extremely slowly and annoyingly.
Yeah, that 4 of diamonds is not making me too happy right about now. Also, this 4-1 Trump split, not making me too happy.
Yeah, I think if your goal was to lose possibly as few as one spade, you're going the wrong direction here.
Yeah. Two of diamonds switch. I mean, that could be a singleton. If it's not a singleton, though... No, it just has to be a singleton, right? Like, Mitch would never pitch a diamond from King Jack fourth. So...
My God.
Alright. 10, Jack, Ace, heart to the 9. Pretend like we're doing something good. Oh, 10, King, Ace. Okay. Well...
Oh my God, I wish I had better social relation skills.
Wait a second. Now I can set up a diamond to ditch a heart. So I lose 2 spades, a diamond, and a club. No, 3 spades. Oh my God. Hold on. How many more losers do I have? I have to lose a diamond, I have to lose 2 more spades, and that's it? I can set up the 7 of diamonds. Oh my God. Do I get to beer?
They might be able to thwart it. I mean, it looks like you can set it up, but it's not clear that, I think they might be able to block you from taking it, right?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I guess I can... So now I can claim, yeah?
That, I don't know. I wasn't really watching the play. I had to get
Because
my
even if they
charger.
play hearts, I can run it around to the king, exit spades to west, exit spades again to west, cross to the heart ace. I mean, it's very possible West has no more hearts. So I can't...
It is. I mean, can't they exit clubs here?
Sure. But then
But
that
it just
doesn't...
postpones.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just like if they didn't switch to hearts, then... maybe you're right. Maybe I can't like exactly claim if they do play clubs. I have like a little bit of stuff to work out.
Yeah, like if they play clubs at every opportunity, I guess then you can play eventually. Just keep knocking out.
Well, I can't play trumps then. I do need West to have another heart in that case. But I was just thinking that their best defense was to lead a heart and hope that I popped up with the ace, which was not correct.
Well, right, if they clubs, you have to hope you can cross the ace of heart and play that diamond to pick a West End. Yeah.
All right, I've forgotten what we do over a no trump. I think I play something different with you and Leo. So it's
I I believe we've always played Wolsey.
which is double.
So double is 4 major, long or minor. 2 clubs is landy, both major. 2 diamonds is your 1 suitor.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 major is 5 of that suit, at least 4 of a minor.
Okay.
Or is Leo old-fashioned Capoletti guy or something?
Oh geez, I forgot what I'm playing with Leo too.
All right, well then I'm glad it came up. I mean, the sequence certainly, reached to come up at some point in the GNTs.
Yeah.
And you know what? You want my bids being here?
Yeah, I mean, basically you do pass or correct stuff. Like 2 clubs is for the minor and 2 diamonds is for the major.
Right, and if I bid 2 of a major, that says I don't really want to hear any more from you.
Yeah. Sorry, Will, I see your question. Board 12, what do you think of forcing pass sequences after 1 node doubled? Board 12. Board 11, maybe? So the one that they made a penalty double of a no trump against us.
Stepping up for 1 second.
Sure thing. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Can you clarify what you mean by forcing pass sequences? Like, when are passes going to be forcing, and when can we just let the opponents play in something undoubled, for example? I think in general you don't want to let them play at the 2 level undoubled. You're basically forcing through 2 no trump when you double a no trump. I mean, your side can play in like 2 hearts or something. That's perfectly okay. What am I leading? 3 clubs is some sort of puppet. 3 spades shows a 5-card spade suit. I kind of don't want to lead from my ace queens. Maybe I should just lead trumps. I think that makes some sense. Oh my god, what an incredibly strong dummy. Yikes. I was considering leading a low diamond, which might have worked out well if partner had like 10 third of hearts and the diamond king. We could take the diamond king and 3 hearts. It would be kind of funny if that was the only winning lead at trick 1.
Doesn't seem right to me. There we go.
Alright, 11 tricks.
I guess we had a good save. I mean, impossible to find, obviously.
Yeah, I was I was a bit frightened that my only defense to beat the contract was a low diamond at trick 1, which I considered. Like if you had the king of diamonds and 10 third of hearts.
Yeah. Other hand, what if I have the king of hearts and 10 doubles and diamonds?
True, true. Anyway, it felt like a trump was safe. Obviously, it didn't matter
Yeah.
here.
Actually, I mean, I'm not sure it actually is safe. Like, it's safe in the suit, but from your hand, like, you gotta be worried about, you know, about them having 4 clubs ready to run and then, something goes away.
Yeah, but also I don't think it's clear that Dummy's coming down with 4 trumps.
That's true. No, I mean, I think the lead was fine, but, like, safe in the suit and safe on the hand are not synonymous, is what I mean.
Um,
All right, can we
right.
win at least one? Ooh, so like, can we win at least 1.6 imps on this hand?
Well, maybe.
This is probably stupid. I feel like every time they do this against me, they make an over trick. I shouldn't say anything.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna mute. So this last board of the set, played 15 from some spin gold. Pretty good comparisons at both the other tables. It was Spectre versus Labaza, two of the best teams in the world, and there were no clients in this set, which is oftentimes a little surprising, not something you always get to see. Partners 14 to 16, I mean, I guess I should construct a hand. It looks like the 5 diamond bid is probably based on some sort of double fit. I mean, okay, I'm not certain why he wouldn't try 5 clubs if that was the case, but he probably has some sort of clubs. 5 diamonds double. Like, partner can't have a spade fit, but it's very possible he has a giant heart fit. We're red. I mean, I have no losers in the black suits, which is a good thing. But how many losers do we have in the red suits? I just wish I knew what partner's diamonds were. Like, if he has something like Queen Jack fourth of diamonds, then I'm upset for pulling the double. How likely is that? I don't know. It's possible. Another concern is, like, even if I bid 5 hearts, it might go like ace diamonds, diamond rough. Maybe we should just be a little conservative on this one and pass and take what looks like a pretty sure plus score. We could be on for 6 hearts though. I mean, if partner has like the ace queen of diamonds and the ace queen of hearts, I mean, we could be making a grand. The ace queen fourth of hearts, ace queen of diamonds, that's only 12 highs. Tough spot. I think I'm gonna try 5 hearts. My hand it just feels as if we have a heart fit. I don't think there's a chance partner's ever gonna raise this, but maybe. One thing that I have going for me is when I declare and East is on lead with like the diamond ace and a singleton club, he's not going to know to give his partner a diamond rough. Wow, partner raises to 6 hearts. Well, this could generate our plus 1.5 imp swing that we're looking for to equalize the match. I think a lot of imps are going to be swung here. Yeah, okay. I got the feeling that that's what was going on. I'm sorry if we're cold for a grand. Like I said, this could easily be one of those deals where we are cold for a grand slam. Wow, okay, well done. So I'm going to give count on this trick. Probably didn't matter.
You really have no diamonds, so you have one, I see.
Little does partner know that I was a bit of a joker on this one. Yes, I mean, this kind of had this feel that East was taking a cheap save against wherever we ended up. And you can kind of con them into taking their cheap save at a higher level. I think, I've talked about this concept of preempting. Whoops. Oh no, how do I... Hopefully that person doesn't exist. Not logged in or not available. Yeah, so I've talked a lot about like preempting on my channel in these robot speedballs. Like when you preempt and the opponents guess, you've made them guess, you just pass. Now, I mean, if East is going for like 500 in 7 diamonds, which I think is possible, then you probably are okay with King 3-8-7. King 3-8-7. Well, partner's 14-16. They have the Ace King of Hearts. They have the Jack of Diamonds. They have King 3-8-7. Maybe I shouldn't even have cashed a spade. I could have just exited a heart. I don't know, that doesn't feel like what's going on. Okay, I'm just gonna do something safe, which is, I think, give partner spade ruff, try and get a club ruff, and we'll collect some sort of penalty against this contract. Partner could have queen doubleton here. Nope. Oh, partner had 3 spades and elected to double 5 diamonds. That is... Alright, good game.
Yeah, I knew, unfortunately, I knew that you had a rough and that I couldn't give it to you, so I was just, just hoping that you would exit and we could just get our second spade.
Cool. Well,
all right, well, at least we finished plus.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I guess I can quickly take a look at what happened at some of the other tables. So one pair got to 4 hearts, and another got to 5 hearts, going down 1.
Yeah, I mean, South Madala passed my hand in a very similar position, although not quite the same, because Dennis had bid 4 clubs showing both majors. I see. So
Yeah,
Dennis was able to make
watching.
The final decision.
I'm probably going to look a little bit at this hand and talk with Craig for a minute, but
kind of auction from the one that we had.
Ending the stream. Sorry, I was talking with chat for a second. Yeah. So 1 no 3 clubs, 4 clubs. Do you think I should bid 4 clubs? I wasn't sure what 4 clubs might mean.
I mean, nor am I. I mean, I think it's something about the majors. I doubt it guarantees 5-5. undiscussed, and I bet it didn't guarantee 5-5 for Bilde and Medalla.
Yeah. Also, I just really like my spades a lot better. And I mean, like,
Yeah.
really, if I bid 3 spades and you bid 3 no, I might pass. I don't know. Stiff ace of clubs is like.
Yeah, because if I bid 3-0, it means that we have a lot of club wastage, right?
Yeah.
So, I think their spades is fine. Like, 5 hearts, what can you do? You got to bid, and then I didn't like taking it in, but, I thought there was a decent chance you had a diamond void.
Right. No, I mean, I think oftentimes I would have a diamond void to, let's see if I can pop up this hand a little bigger. Yeah, so I mean, I think oftentimes I would have a diamond void to pull one of these doubles.
Yeah.
I'm not so I'm not sure I would double with your hand holding 3-card spade support.
Well, so I did think about that, but I felt like with so much diamond wastage and my spades only being the jack, I felt like I just wanted to send that message and let you do whatever you did with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, 5 spades seems a little scary when, I have these horrible minors, the hearts, of course, are going to be good, but that's the only good feature of my hand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not obviously, as you bid out on, a light hand. I don't think it's a command. I think it's just warning you that, if you're considering 5-level action, my hand may not be suitable.
Right.
So, that doesn't make it the right action, but that was the message I was trying to convey.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I don't think I would have saved on these hands,
Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind
void
of...
turned out to be, saving with voids is really dangerous for this reason. The club could be a trick. The spade rates to be a trick.
Mm-hmm. Well,
or if not, I guess maybe the spade doesn't rate to be a trick because I rate to have a doubleton.
Yeah.
It rates to be an inconvenience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, let's see what we all do when we hold the hand, but I don't like it.
No, I mean, this is kind of just this concept I've talked about a bunch during, the robot events. When you preempt, I don't like doing something when the opponents have made a guess. And so, here the opponents
that's exactly right.
The opponents have guessed 6 hearts, and so, okay, you've done your job. They made a guess. It's a little different at imps than it is at match points, though. So I think the analysis goes different ways. But here, I mean, if he was going for 507 diamonds, I would be okay, whatever, right? That's...
Right, you might win imps even when you're beating 6 hearts,
right,
when our normal result is 4 or 5 hearts making.
Yeah, exactly. But here, when you're going for 1100, it looks like...
right.
It's... I mean, we didn't get 1100. I thought you had a doubleton spade, so maybe that's my bad.
I played high. Yeah, but once I play the 8 of spades, though, what could my doubleton be? You're looking at the 9 and 7.
Queen doubleton.
Well, I could have Jack 8.
Yeah, or Jack doubleton.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really regret it, but maybe I should be playing the Jack of spades here, so at least when you have Ace King 10, we don't have this type of disaster.
Mm. Sure.
Of course, that's going to be really bad when you have Ace King Queen 5th and you, triumphantly underlead to my 10 to get your club rough.
Yep. Well.
So,
I didn't have to go for that guess, but...
It's hard. I mean, obviously, if you feel like we're playing with house money, which we are, you might as well go for 1400, which is going to be the number.
Mm-hmm.
Although, well, if I would doubleton, no, I would just be in such a hurry to save with... What would his shape be then, right?
Well, I mean, he has 4 spades, right?
Right, but I showed an odd number of clubs, so would he really bid 7 dimes with 4072?
But, I mean, do you have to have an odd number of clubs? Couldn't you have an even number of clubs?
Then what's my club holding? If I do, I play the 5.
Queen doubleton?
Yeah, but then Mitch can't have 4 spades, right?
Maybe.
And I can't have 4 spades in a raise. Surely, if we're going to take civil action, it would have been in spades, not hearts, if I for them.
Yeah, I mean, something weird's happening, right? Because,
Or it
like,
would have been yeah.
I just did not expect him to have such weak diamonds. Like, I expected him to have a club fit, which is why he bid 5 diamonds.
It's weird though because I played the Jack of Diamonds, so you know my holding is King Jack Doubleton or Queen Jack Doubleton.
Yeah.
Right, so you know he has exactly 8 diamonds. I think he has to have 2 clubs when I play the 5 because the only spot missing is the 3, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I could have Queen Doubleton, but then then I also have maybe that's not possible because then I have 2 Doubletons. And I would have 4 spades. Which seems a little inconsistent with my 6 heart bid. If we're going to do that, maybe it would have been 5 no trump. Pick a slam or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now I can probably get this right and play back a heart.
Yeah, I guess right. I mean, it turns out. Yeah, a red suit. I mean, obviously, a diamond is, the same, although sort of worse. And if you play a diamond, I'll exit with, obviously a round suit, but probably a club because I know exactly what's happening. Like, I know you have stiff ace of clubs, so.
Yep.
You can't have ace king Doubleton. You wouldn't play the ace, and it's the only one missing. Yeah, so I think. When we're on our A game, this is the kind of hand that that I think you would figure out that I can't have the hoped for Doubleton spade.
Sure.
So.
Sure. Sounds correct.
Yeah, but it's hard. I mean, glad we beat those guys, especially after my after my eccentric action on board 1. Still stand by my statement that 3-0 is probably a dangerous bid, but I was 6-6,
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
All right. What's your streaming schedule this week?
So I'm also off tomorrow. I have a bunch of stuff to do for school, and then I should be back on Tuesday and back to my regularly scheduled streams.
All right, well, if I'm home, I'll try to catch it. Clearly, it doesn't work on my phone, which is super annoying.
Yeah, sometimes the app is not great on phones and iPads, but...
Yeah, but I tried it on both the app and on the mobile browser, and it didn't work on either, so I don't know what the issue was, but, it's not... It's more than just a simple, app functionality thing.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all right. I gotta go do some work, so thanks for playing.
Sounds good. Thanks. See
Bye.
ya. Alright, everyone. Once again, thanks for watching. I am wrapping up stream today. I will not be here tomorrow. I'm once again busy, but I will be back on Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, for likely another robot thing. Hope everyone enjoyed today's stream with a bunch of my old friends. Lots of imps thrown around all over the place, but this was the set, and we'll try and get them back for some future broadcasts. But take care, everyone. I will see you all in a few days.